Hello fishing addicts, welcome to another tutorial. Today I'm going to show you how to make a pulley dropper rig. So for the rig body, what we're going to use is some 80 pound mono, an imp, a size 1 swivel, proper pulley, three beads, and a bait clip lead link. The bait clip lead link, you're going to need to bend the eye over to about 90 degrees so that it slides up and down your rig body. To do this, you just get a pair of pliers, hold it tight, and then just gently, well not gently, carefully bend that so that's about 90 degrees. And that will just make that slide nicely up and down your line. Okay, so you're going to get around about 4.5 foot of your 80 pound mono, and to one end of that you're going to tie your size 1 100 pound swivel. Now I'm going to use a tucked half blood knot. You can use whatever knot you're comfortable using, but for a tucked half blood, go through the swivel, come over the top of your line and then under. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then into this loop that's at the swivel, like so. And then with your tag end, you're going to come back through the loop that you've just made here. So it comes up through the loop. All I've done there is I've just grabbed the tag with my teeth just to pull it through tight, then a bit of saliva, just wet the knot before you pull it tight, slide all that down. So it's all bedded in nice, it's all nice and neat. Right, onto your rig body, you're going to put a bead, the proper pulley, followed by another bead, if I can find the hole, the bent bait clip, and that needs to go so that the actual clip bit goes down towards the open end, the bottom of your mono. Then another bead, and then your imp. Again, I'm going to tie this using a tucked half-blood knot. So over the top, back under, 1, 2, 3, 4. Back in through the loop, and then back in through that loop. Just grab this bit with your teeth just to bed it down. Don't pull it tight. Some saliva on there so that you don't burn your line when you do pull it tight. Normally I'd use my teeth for doing the tag end, but it's just so you can see I've used the pliers. Trim it off. For a Pennel rig body for the dropper, you're going to need a 60-pound swivel, a strong 3/0 hook, and a strong 2/0 hook. And some 40-pound mono. Your 40-pound line, you're going to cut around about 3 to 3.5 foot long. So to start with, going to take your size 2 60-pound swivel, and I'm going to use all the same knots today, so we're going to do exactly the same through the swivel, over and under, 1, 2, 3, 4, back through the loop at the beginning, up through the other loop, just grab the tag with your teeth, just pull it, and get it nice and wet, and pull it down tight. Trim off your tag end. On the other end, first you're going to put on your 2/0 hook, and then you're going to tie on your 3/0 hook. And as I say, all the same knots today. So under, over, 1, 2, 3, 4. Through the loop at the beginning, back under through the main loop, grip it with your teeth, just pull it, nice bit of saliva, and then pull it all to bed it down. And trim off your tag end. And get your line, just wrap it around that top hook 3 or 4 times, so 1, 2, 3, and that'll keep that hook in place. And what this enables you to do is have a nice big bait, a big hook at the bottom and a smaller hook at the top, so it doesn't matter where the fish takes that bait, it's going to get hooked. What you want to do now is take your swivel, and onto your bent bait clip, take your swivel and just clip it in. The idea behind a dropper rig is obviously your proper pulley is going to be attached to your main line. Your swivel comes down and clips to your bait clip, which is attached to your hook length. At the other end, your hook will be hooked up, clipped down, so everything is kept nice and streamlined during the cast. Your hooks are sat just behind the bait, so they're nice and protected while it's being punched through the wind. And when that hits the water, it's going to release, and then everything's going to slide down, so all of this is going to be fished underneath your weight. Of course, when you're pulling in a fish, that means the fish is going to be lower than your lead, so it's working the same way as your pulley would, which will keep that lead out the way of any snags while you're reeling in. And there you have it. The thing I like about these dropper rigs is while you're fishing, if you cast one out, you get your next hook length ready, so bait it up with whatever you want, nice bit of mackerel, whole squid, sand eel, whatever. As soon as you pull one rig in, unclip the hook length off one, take your pre-baited one, clip it back on, clip it all up, attach it back to your rod and whack it straight back out again. It's literally seconds in between each cast. Instead of faffing around, taking one rig off, going back, getting another rig, putting that on, you literally pull it in, one comes off, next goes on, clip it up, and away you go. Now of course that also applies if you want to change tactics from a pennel to a single hook, or maybe even you want to scale right down and use a wishbone, which I quite often do. And it's a very versatile rig. Your baits are hard on the bottom, so it's good for your flatfish if you are using the wishbone. It's good for your smooth hounds. I've had nice smooth hounds with this rig. It's excellent for bass because you've got a nice flowing trace. It's good for rays. It's good for everything really. Right, well that's it for today. Thank you for watching. I'd like to say a massive thank you to Hooker's Baits for supplying everything you've seen me use today. If you like the video, please click like, maybe share it. And don't forget you can catch me on Fishing Addicts on Facebook. There's a link to the side and underneath. So go out, catch some fish. Thank you very much. Bye.